New England Patriots. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. 79. Ready.
Play fake now, Willis to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Franco 80.
Here's Willis to the air. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Reload.
There's Achane up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Taken in by Hill, right side. And this one does not go far.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
70 Timberwolf.
Willis in the pistol. Blitz is there, and he goes down. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a filling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He finds him beyond the marker, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Willis. Hits him on the out route. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Here's Willis. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 15 there. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Come on. Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Chan to the right. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Song got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Buffalo 18.
Yards to go.
Ready. Viking 18.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's May. All right, Leggett makes the ground. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Here he is on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Here we go. 4th down. May. Got a man. It's Mayer. Dolphins grow their lead on the turnover. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This off Offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. Into enemy territory and the yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First down, May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Taken in by Williams outright. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. May throwing for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Willis now. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
A gain of 10 yards.
Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down, Willis. All the left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Willis. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the red zone on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
The Patriots take over first and 10.
Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. May now from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's made in the air. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They could block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they could take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Henderson here from the gun. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. May now. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down now, ball at the 33. To throw, here's May. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to the air. It's May. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12.
It's a gain of 21
Timeout
yards.
taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A 7-yard.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Again, it's May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
This one is up and good. And the Patriots cut it to a field goal game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Tompkins now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Ready? Panther 60.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On play action, here's May. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll start the drive with Achane. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Into the hands of Cole. Big man showing up the yards. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and just 2 to go.
Come on. Hey.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Here's a screen for Achane. They're not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Mario Douglas on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play action. Here's May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Crack all 80.
Willis in the pistol. This is caught inside the 15. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about.
Okay, break. Ready.
They send the tight end in motion.
Steady.
They'll work against the blitz. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Colt with the catch. They get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Count to 60. Pat, ready.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. They'll have the first down and even more. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll pass it this time. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. Throws caught. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
19. Here we go. 70, Hawks, 70, Hawks.
Trying to pick it up here with H.T. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 12 in the 4th. Devon Achane with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Patriots 7.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win.
Out wide, and it's intercepted. Breaks the tackle. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Throwing on first down, Willis. Caught at the 10-yard line. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 3-score game in the fourth. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins go up by 19.
26. Patriots 7.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, May. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's to Williams over the middle. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
To the air on first down, May. Finds him over the middle. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Chased out to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Tompkins now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Chan running right. And just before he can get the first, they escort him out. So it's going to be second and looks like less than a yard.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
19.
Here's Willis to the air. Connects on the crosser. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May off the play fake. It's in trouble, and the Dolphins get it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He throws a bullet to the oh, brother. It's another interception. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Dolphins get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Willis now. Has him on the quick hitter. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The XP is up and good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Patriots 14.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is Leggett working the left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Hey, what's that? Hey, 5.
May now from the gun. Headed out right. Back to Leggett. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
1st down throw for May. Trying to push deep downfield. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Here's May again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. A motion the slot man right. We give here to the motion man. Rolling into enemy territory. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Dolphins continue piling it on here in the fourth. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
Patriots 14.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Here goes that.
On play action, here's May. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots still trail by a lot. It's a 26-point differential.
Patriots 21.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Tompkins now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
They're going to pass it here. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he crosses his sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. Dragon 60.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
18 Cardinal, 8. Ready.
Here's Willis. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Cougar 19. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Ready? Rocco 80. Ready?
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Cade. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this.
Liking 8.
They're going to try to throw for it. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
1st down, Miami.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Get it. Let go.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
That's another Dolphins.
This might be a free play for him. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Ready, set.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. They are throwing it again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that sets up 2nd and 5.
5 yards to go.
Nice.
Throwing it again here. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Dolphins keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought...
Yeah. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.